Hey, you. Welcome back. Go ahead and take a moment to get settled in. Today, we're going to explore in a bit more depth the mind state of equanimity, which we've been cultivating as a part of our mindfulness practice, and which is considered in Buddhism, along with loving kindness, compassion, and mudita, as one of the divine abodes. Equanimity is critical for our practice and is necessary to acquire all the insights we gain along the way. Because for each of us, there are times when we face difficulties, conflict, sickness, loss, and fear. And there are times when we feel elated, when we feel hopeful, energized, and creative. It's simply a part of the human experience to take this roller coaster ride through the highs and the lows of experience. But without some degree of stability and balance and harmony in our minds, this ride can at times really cause us to lose ourselves and disturb the great peace that is our birthright and which sits at the heart of our being. With equanimity, though, we can maintain a spacious perspective, which allows us to stay composed in the midst of the ups and downs and sharp turns of experience. With equanimity, we can receive all of experience fully and intimately while maintaining the peace that allows us to see clearly and therefore act with wisdom to the circumstances that are presented to us. So, the quality of equanimity is an evenness of mind. It's the ability to move through our day and our life with inner balance, to not be thrown off course by the good or the bad, the beautiful or the ugly, the pleasant or the unpleasant, but rather meeting these things and responding to them with a peaceful, composed, receptive, and responsive heart. Now, just to be clear, equanimity is not indifference. It doesn't make us cold or unfeeling toward experience. It means to live with and embrace all experience with understanding, with an understanding of the ever-changing, impermanent nature of experience and the selfless interdependence of all things. Equanimity is what allows us to maintain a kind, loving, and interested attention toward life and its seasons, its diversity. It allows us to look among all beings equally, free from discrimination, free from prejudice, free from preference. Equanimity is like space. It holds all things equally. And it's this aspect which allows us to carry and maintain loving kindness, compassion, and mudita for all beings, for all experience. So, with this in mind, why don't you go ahead and become aware of the body and body posture? Become aware of the body breathing. Open awareness to sounds. And then notice this neutral unformed space which holds all sounds and bodily sensations. Take a moment to reflect on the value and benefit of having a peaceful heart. Maybe think of a specific time you were composed and at peace in a hard situation. Or maybe you remember a time that someone else was. How did it feel? How did it allow you to act and to respond? When you have peace in your heart, are you more able to see clearly your own reflection? Can you see more clearly those things which lie beneath the surface? And what about the reflections of others and those things they carry in their depths? How does your mind and body react when it's in the presence of someone who has a peaceful heart? How do others act around this person? How do you imagine they'd act around you if you carried an unshakable peace? As you rest in and as this open and awake awareness, go ahead and invite the quality of equanimity and peace to grow within you. In the last minute of the session, I invite you to look directly at your own experience and reflect on the nature of change, on the nature of impermanence. Notice and acknowledge and embody fully how everything has the nature to arise, change, and pass away all on its own. Well, thank you for your practice. As you get up, try to remember that your formal practice is not disconnected from the rest of your day. To help with this transition, see if you can bring into awareness the subtle intention to get up, to move your body, and also make sure you have a clear intention about what you're doing next. I can't stress enough how crucial it is to frame your intentions clearly. In any case, I'll see you back here tomorrow.